What's up, VC? This is Brad from H2Vinyl, making a contest video entry for my fellow Floridian, Ron Haggerty. Ron is at just beyond 400. I think it's around 420, 425 as I'm making this video. Ron, dude, congratulations, man. Wow, been watching your channel for probably as long as I've been in the VC, which is almost a year. I really appreciate your outlook on a lot of everything metal. And yeah, dude, really actually would like to meet you someday. We need to get out there and do some record shopping, some digging through crates together. Let me know what day, what time, whatever, maybe we can hit up church together as well. So anyway, his video stated that to look at 4 genres that either you don't listen to much, or just people wouldn't be, people would be surprised that you have them in your collection. Yeah, I have 4 genres that I'm going to talk about, and then I think he said up to around 4. Glad I watched your video again, because I would have missed that. I've watched your video a couple times now. I would have missed that, and I'm like, oh God, I got find some more of this and that. Okay, and then at the end you said it really didn't matter. So anyway, I did a little extra homework for this, but anyway, let's get into it. The first genre is musicals. I am not a musicals kind of guy. I just don't think life breaks into song like that, and rarely. And I work with some people that love musicals and can't understand how another person couldn't love a musical. And anyway, I have 4 musicals that, for one reason or another, I cherish these. And the first one is Phantom of the Opera. You won't see this probably in another video. And this copy is only very good. So I'm looking for another copy of this. But the reason why Phantom of the Opera means so much to me, along with the next musical that I'm going to show, is I was in marching band, and our band director, Sitta, Mr. Steve Sitta, he would sit down and listen to a tape of Phantom of the Opera, and the year before it was Magical Mystery Tour, kind of a mesh of Beatle melodies, and then the following year was West Side Story. And then my senior year, I forgot what we actually played. Putting those down over there. But he would listen to the tape and rewind it and play it, rewind it, play it, have a keyboard right in front of him with headphones. He had headphones on, and he would pick out every single note of every single instrument, of every single chair. And he made our marching music, and the talent that's behind that, and so to hear those melodies, even if I was playing, I was number 1 chair of the 3rd trumpet, just to hear those melodies brings a little nostalgic, a little reminiscing of some really great times for me. And so those 2 musicals I love. The 3rd musical is Fiddler on the Roof. I saw this in college with some really good friends and fell in love with the music there. And then, because this has ties to a little bit of my heritage, Music Man from Iowa, based in Iowa, here is a 4th musical that I have that you probably won't see in another video. Next genre is disco. Yeah, not a huge disco fan, but I do have some. This is Synergy. The song is called Synergy, and Alec, I can't even pronounce this guy's last name. Alec and the Symphonic Orchestra. This was one of those that I didn't have enough albums, so I had to pick something out real quick. And this is a kind of a mashup of various artists. It's called Hot Nights and City Lights. Some more disco. The next two are important to me because they are my mom's albums, and she gave them to me, or maybe I took them. I'm not really sure. But the soundtrack to Saturday Night Fever. It's on a. I haven't graded this one. It's in a crinkly old bag that I had, the sealed bag. But yeah, this is my mom's. It's in pretty much near mint. I love the song "Staying Alive" by the Bee Gees. Actually, this whole entire soundtrack I love. And then the next one is my mom's as well. And this is Spotlight. It's a K-Tel. K-Tel did everything disco. And for me, the one song that I love on this, I like a lot of these, but Boogie Oogie Oogie. Yeah, Boogie Oogie Oogie by A Taste of Honey. Disco just doesn't get any better than that, if you can say that. All right, this next one is something that you'll never see me do, and that is Queens of the Stone Age. Wait, how'd that get in there? I'm just messing with you, dude. Hope that brought you a laugh. The next one, the real next one, is pop hip-hop. I love hip-hop, and every now and then I can get into pop hip-hop or rap, pop rap, but stuff that's just too popular for me, like playing on the radio, it's just I get sick around it. But for some reason in high school, what was this? 91, 92, something like that. This made it into my collection. Vanilla Ice, Play That Funky Music. I like the song Play That Funky Music by Wild Cherry, and I think that's why I liked it. I liked Ice Ice Baby back in the day, but as soon as my entire high school liked it, I was like, done. Anyway, there's one of that. High Tech 3, Spin That Wheel, which is in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2? Nope, the first one. Their first movie. High Tech 3, No Assault. I think that's it. This one, I don't have a lot of pop rap or pop hip hop. So this one I like, but this was played a whole lot on the radio back in the early 90s, and that's The Humpty Dance by Digital Underground. Digital Underground, that's the only song I know by them. I think I have a cassette tape of theirs, but I've never really listened to it besides that song. And then the last one, I know this one drove my mom nuts back in the day, and I would just sing it to go make her go crazy, and that was Biz Markie, Just a Friend. You know what I need, but you say you're just a friend. I know. Don't quit my day job. I don't plan to. Let's see. So we got musicals, pop, disco, and the next one are orchestra or classical. This I'm probably going to get some crap for this one. So in 2015, I bought 3 bulk buys. One of a lot of easy listening stuff. I really wished I wouldn't have bought that first one. Second one was a lot of techno, and the third one was just a collaboration of mostly stuff that the guy liked to cover because it was wild and zany, and he bought it. There's some good stuff in there, but The first one, the first one, I think I bought the entire collection of this guy, and this is Mantovani. This guy, if you've seen him, he has 80, 90 albums. He just mass produced this stuff. And I don't know how you can make that much stuff and get that much stuff pressed. But he did. And I literally have 60 albums by him. Not in my collection. Not in my collection. Most of them are probably going to be made into arts and crafts LP dividers. But I said to myself, to round my collection out, I'm going to do maybe 3 to 5. And so I found 3 in my collection. And this is Waltzes, Songs of Praise. This one's actually pretty good. And then stuff from Hollywood like Ben-Hur and Magnificent Seven and Lawrence of Arabia, and I think Goldfinger's on this as well. So yeah, there's another one. And then I could have picked more, but I didn't, because literally those are the only 3 that I do have in my collection. But then on top of that, I picked some classical. Mantovani's stuff, I would say, is more orchestra related, not necessarily classical. And then here is some Beethoven, and then some more Beethoven as well. And so here are, and I don't listen to a lot of classical. I did that to kind of round it out, and if I saw it in the bulk buys that I did, or some, sales that I went to, some estate sales, I'd pick it up for, a couple of bucks, and then if it was quiet, it didn't have a lot of background noise, I put it in the collection. So there you go, Ron. There are the 4 genres of disco and classical / orchestra and musicals and pop rap. Those are stuff you won't normally see in any of my videos. And so anyway, again, congratulations on the hard work that you always do and the great videos that you put out. Love the fact that your family's getting into it. I saw that your oldest daughter, Mary, I'm thinking that that's her name. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I saw that she posted something on MXPX, and I need to watch that and give a shout out to that because I love MXPX. So anyway, hope you're doing well, Ron, and we will talk to you next time. And yeah, have a great start to the new year. Later.